Okay, next we're going to talk about things that we know are congruent in triangles, even if it's not marked for us or given to us. Here we're on the top of page 9 in the note packet. And on the top we see 3 pairs of triangles. Each one is its own separate problem. And in each case we see 2 triangles that are somehow connected. For example, in this first picture, on the top we have this blue triangle, and on the bottom this orange one. So here we have 2 triangles. Now there's nothing given to us here about the top being congruent to the bottom or the left being congruent to the right, but we do know something is congruent in this triangle. This side right in the middle here, side DB or BD, right through the middle, is a side in both the triangles. So we know that this side in the blue triangle, side DB, is the same as this side in the orange triangle, side DB. So, even though it's not given to us, we know that this center segment counts as the congruent side in both the triangles. We mark this in our triangles with a special marking. We draw a little circle to that segment that says this side is congruent to each other in both of the triangles. Side DB is congruent to side DB. When we use that in a proof, y is something congruent to itself. That's going to be the reflexive property. Likewise, in the second picture, we have 2 triangles, and there's nothing marked congruent, but there is something that we know is congruent, even though it's not marked for us. And it's that this angle here has got to be congruent to this angle down here, because they're vertical angles. So even if that's not given to you in a picture, you can add that to the picture, and you know that those 2 angles are congruent because of vertical angles. In the third picture here on the top, again, just like in the first one, we see that this center segment, segment MB, is a side in both of the triangles. So I can mark that these 2 sides are the same. This side MB in the triangle on the left is congruent to side MB in the triangle on the right. So that counts as a pair of sides. We also have a 90-degree angle here. If you remember earlier in the year, when we have one 90-degree angle, we actually always have 2 90-degree angles. So this angle is also 90. It's not the best looking right angle symbol there. There we go. And there's a rule in geometry that says right angles are congruent to each other. So in this picture, MB is congruent to MB by the reflexive property. And this angle, angle CMB, is congruent to this angle on the left, angle AMB, because right angles are congruent to each other.